Let's try that again from the top.
The problem is, I've come to realize that the most precious gift I've ever received was not only loving you, but in turn, learning to love every crossing of borders it has brought. I love you with a depth and passion that I have for nothing else in this life. And if fate is kind, I will return. And if it isn't, I won't.
Very well done. Alice and Dubé, your facial expressions really communicated the character.
Thank you.
And Nick, Mr. Juilliard, they are so lucky to have you in the fall. That was superb.
Thank you, miss.
Have you heard back from them yet, Alice?
Oh, no. No, not yet.
Oh well, here's hoping for the best. Okay guys, you're free to go. Let's see how well this comes together tomorrow. Thank you.
Let's start with a simple one. This is an integral with limits, which means we are looking for the area under the curve between these two x values. And we can think of this as a way to measure that area under the curve. To solve this, we use an antiderivative. This is the second step in the antiderivative. Nick, does your computer being open have anything to do with integral calculus?
Oh, no. No, sorry.
So what if the function we're working with is more complicated? Or what if the curve isn't smooth, like the one we just saw? This is where we need to bring in more advanced stuff, like integration by perm.
The problem is, I've come to realize that the most precious gift I've ever received was not only loving you, but in turn, learning to love every crossing of borders it has brought. I love you with a depth and passion that I have for nothing else in this life. And if fate is kind, I will return. And if it isn't, you wouldn't even notice I left. So what's it gonna be? Nick? What's what going to be? Nick. So what's it gonna be? I can't decide, still. Well, I'm afraid indecision is a decision itself. See you tomorrow. Wait. The Queen married the King, and the audience should be happy for her. But I also feel the audience should pity her as well. Why pity? In the opening lines of the play, she said she dreamed of living on a farm. But then she got married, and now she lives in a castle. The complete opposite. So, she lost her dream. Didn't she choose to marry the king? Yes, but... So, it was her choice. Yes, but that choice confined her. She's not confined. She can leave whenever she wants, presumably. Yes, but what? She'll never get that time back. Why would she want that time back? Well, I just can't see how one can be happy when something doesn't work out. And they sacrificed their dreams for nothing. It's not for nothing. It's an experience she willingly lived. But she never experienced the farm. And had she chosen the farm, she never would have experienced the marriage. So what's the right decision? You have to decide for yourself what feels right. And what if I'm wrong? What if I regret it? You have to accept that as a possibility. What if I throw my life away for nothing? Well, at least it was your life made up by your decisions. What if I can't decide at all? Then it's not quite your life, is it?
But my lord, how can you leave when these fair people have placed their trust in you for so long?
My dearest Harold, they must realize this is in their best interest too. They say they are as grateful for me as a farmer is for rain, and they will be most pleased at my parting.
Then what of the queen?
She is strong, and she will continue to lead as well as I have. I must go.
No! You've left the crown behind, but what of our vows? What of the promises you swore to uphold? Or did you forget them in your haste to escape? I cannot let you leave.
My love, I must.
And what of the kingdom? These people need you.
They don't need me. They need a leader, of which you are. David requires David to lead. There are powers beyond our walls which are more suited for me. All I have to do is find them.
And what about me? What of us?
My love, the most precious thing I've ever found is not only our love, but every crossing of borders it has brought. I love you with a depth and passion that I have for nothing else in this life. And if fate is kind, I will return. And if it isn't, you wouldn't even notice I left.